Slow and steady. That's going to be the game plan for today for VP, no doubt about it. It's electronic, finding those first dually kills down in the apartment, Stair hunting him down, but so many VP players around that corner.
And that's going to leave them in the right place.
A nice flash setup, but they don't want to use it. It's just Fame inside of the site, trying to buy time. He only takes one with him. A retake round, but Jane goes ahead of the game, pushing in through that smoke. He'll pay the price with his life. Device v Norbert in the banana. It's Norbert who comes out on top. This retake's kicking off.
Yeah, 2v2 now, bomb planted, and Flip will get tapped out. It's all eyes on Norbert, and those dualies can't find a thing. Stair holds the line down for Astralis. A big 4K from the man.
Ouch.
It's a really good nade, and there's more where that came from. Could get caught with nades out here, but it's easily done for Stair. Down, backstabbing, surely not. Device gonna hold on. And so Astralis, they'll stick the landing on that.
All mates at the end of the day. Yeah, we've seen Stown use that position a lot as well, even inside of the groups. It's not one they can consider retaking, not one unless Split goes monstrous.
It's not like they're being discreet about being up top banana, but yeah, it's still just Flit here. Electronic moving in to lend a helping hand, and he will tee up Flit with a flashbang, but it's just one. Electronic can't find a thing. Device, double opener, and that's the round. The first of the rifles going the way of Astralis. They pull VP apart, get them out of position, move into a...
They know what they're up against, that much is clear. 4-0 for Astralis and VP on damage duty.
I mean, they've called hunts in every single one of these rounds so far. Astralis don't want to let VP's kind of greatest ally go their way, which is this inclination to try and save guns, to try and keep your economy in good standing as often as you can. Astralis, the game plan has been cleared from the get-go. They want to punish, they want to hurt Virtus.pro.
VP aren't buying it, but Astralis, it's coming in whether you like it or not.
Ooh. All right, that's a nice kill for James to open up, and that might reveal the nature of the round here as Virtus.pro start to scramble bodies back over to the B site. Fame's been spotted, but not dealt with yet. Holds on for one, and Flit lands a spam through the smoke. Astralis is gonna have a bomb plant, but a 2v4 needed. Device scoped in on this AWP. His teammate hung out to dry as Bro is run down, and so it's got to be Device. Armed with his weapon of choice. Coming through the smoke. Electronic looks up for the job. Swinging on out on the first tap of that bomb. Jane might fall. There isn't a kit in play, but Device goes no further. So Virtus.pro in round 5 finally get on the board, and it's thanks to Flit making that decision to rotate back over. Some choice words through the smoke. Moving into this long control, and Fame's going to get smoked off on his rotation in through library. Tries to peek through it. That is a crazy peek. What out from Fame. Norbert down in the pit, and Electronic alongside him. These two have got to make a stand here because the reinforcements are smoked off.
They're going to crunch.
If Electronic doesn't do something huge, Astralis are onto a winner. Oh, that's awkward for Flit. They rush him down through the library smoke. It's got to be Electronic. It's got to be Electronic, and it's just the one and done. Norbert down in the pit is the last line of defense. 30 seconds left as they try to cross on him, but no one's looking. Yabby, no clue. James even involved on the rotate. This one has so quickly gone to the wayside. It's got to be Device. Bomb down over towards the long side, and James is the master of that clock. Not the one you want to face. He's trying to waste all the time Device has to play with now. Holds the angle, and James knows a thing or two about his timekeeping. Does not make it easy for Device.
Frustrating round to lose for Astralis. Felt like they had everything going for them, but that bomb drop from Norbert all the way down in the pit. Astralis, in fact, thought that was 5 players on the A bomb site. The fact that they're trying to clear inside of the site after seeing Norbert, they didn't realize Jane was still in that solo B position, late to the party, but just on time.
Fed up with dull Steam cases? Why not try Skin Club missions and get awesome skins? Have more fun completing interactive tasks, opening free cases, and getting rewards. Diversify your pastime and boost your inventory with updated missions. Log into your Steam account, try out our new missions, and get skins on Skin Club. Drive, love, Counter-Strike.
It's fine to see VP run this 4-1, right? Trust in your AWP, an old-timey setup. but not so reliable with Device on the other side.
Gonna look to go A, but that leaves them in the prying eyes of this electronic boost. You've been waiting to see electronic get going. 2 kills that he gets out with his life. Returns this one to VP's favor. They don't want to go into electronic right now. Oh, this is awkward. Look at how much of a hole it's kind of ground down to for Astralis there. Started this one, to try and wrap that long position, but now instead walking it up through short. They play contact, they get way deeper than VP were ready for, but it's electronic and Norbert who just won't let them in.
Norbert rock solid in the pit is always a reliable piece of this CT defense from VP.
And even those man advantages haven't been enough so far. On Inferno, Stam plays ahead of the util. He's deeper than they're ready for. Firing off now, that element of surprise is gone, and Flit will move in, deal with him. James Orb gets there in time. So Banana is not an option for Astralis. That only leaves them with this A play.
And as soon as it appears, it's gone straight in the TARDIS for James. Time Lord rotates back to A. On the other side, waiting behind that smoke. He's even got a nade if he wants to break it. He does. Flit and Norbert combine for a kill, and James does right on that long position, forcing a save for Yabi. James, I'm loving to see this early aggression from him. He flashed a mid-peek and went for a deep pick at the start of the round. Immediately rotates B, gets his frag, back to long. He is playing very mobile and looking for those openers. Yabi's just trying to survive. A horror game right now. Letting Fame know.
Right.
This crowd doesn't know who to boo for.
Yeah. I thought we would have liked the BM.
Talk shit, get hit.
Oh, and he will get run down at the end. Virtus.pro on fire, 5 in a row. He used to have this insane effect where just being up against him would make you play scared. You never knew where he was going to be. Popping up through Banana.
Oh.
That's a nice flick from Stare.
No
and
one's
that's
here.
giving Astralis the legs for the B hit. They're going to try run this one through.
You may as well send it. You're on pistols, nothing to lose. Break of the smoke. Will it be too late? Bomb's already crossed. Jay recovers a shot. Nice kill. Teammate almost gets caught with nades in hands off that reload. It's going to have to be a 4v4 in the post plant, but so much utility for VP to set this retake up.
And they will take a breather here, grouping on up through the spawn.
Oh, that's a brutal re-smoke.
They say time heals all wounds. Let's see if, after going a man down, this decision to slow it right down and regroup is worth it for Virtus.pro. Electronic with a key trade, but a lot of time has ticked off this bomb. Pro holds the line, and if Virtus.pro don't get on this soon, it might be a done deal. It's just Device tapping one, tapping two, but he can't quite find him. James, daylight robbery. And Device can't close it in the clutch.
As James as it gets. Seconds to spare, stopwatch out. Rub it off quickly, forget about it. But what it could have been, what it should have been for Astralis. Disastrous.
Another moment where Astralis have been close, but they can't get it over the line. And now here's some of that new flair that Electronic has brought to this Virtus.pro. Aggression in the early round, right out of the gate. They're trying to shut Astralis down here and now.
Yeah.
One man dropped in the bottom and middle. Yabi will find him.
Oh no.
And he tries to go even further. Missed shot from that JMAWP. They now know where the AWP is. That's a lovely bit of info to have because you know Norbert is that A anchor player found over towards the pit. And so right now Astralis are trying to use that info. They're trying to flush Flit out of Banana.
They really just want one kill right now. They will speed up as soon as they get it, and Flit might be that guy in the middle of the smoke. Takes one more with him, and Yabi's got to go back for that bomb in this clutch. This would be an ace for Yabi. Showing some great mechanics, but James gives him no room. James trying to elicit a response in middle. That smoke does come down and block him, but he's got 2 players ahead of the util.
And Electronic goes swinging in. Bro's picked up for free, and that levels the playing field here for Virtus.pro. Yabi Was robbed of his chance to clutch in the last, and this time never even gets the ball rolling. It's just Stare and Device trying to stop the streak of Virtus.pro right at the end of the half. They run in a Fame. Stare with a key trade, and that is a path open for this B plant. Electronic is wounded. James is the guy with health, but James the first man on the scene. Will he catch Stare on the cross? He will! 8 straight for Virtus.pro on Astralis' map pick.
This gives them options. VP can mid-round this one, see where the kills come, see if Device gives this away over on his rotation. That's a big danger. James hears some footsteps coming back down Banana. VP are not in a hurry, but they need to be 28 seconds on this clock, and Electronic, he won't commit to that fight. It is going to be the A prop right now. Bro still survives for a few more seconds, and Astralis can consider this retake.
Yeah, but they lose Device, first point of rotation. That leaves everyone else for the Danes moving up through short. Astralis, they haven't been able to rely on Stown or Yabi just yet. This has to be their moment with Virtus.pro in the driver's seat, about to pick up the pistol on Astralis' map pick. This is not the scenario they wanted. This is not what they need. And Flip puts them in caskets. Norbert follows through, and pistol secured. 9 in a row for Virtus.pro.
That's such a suffocating round from VP, because Astralis know what's going on, but they also know they can't play too aggressive. If they chase through CT spawn and die really early, that only beckons VP into a B-wrap, and Astralis will all the way back down Banana. Positionally outmatched in that pistol round, and all the kills come up for VP. Into an empty bomb site. It's almost too good to be true. They won't believe it. They're going to clear every single corner and cubby. But right now, Astralis, they're the ones with the questions. Limited util, no kit, sure a man up, but that bomb is an extra player for Virtus.pro.
This is such a sick call from James. And if they manage to 3v4 this now, that's Astralis done. The entire map rests on this retake. James has outbrained, he is misled, and he's outcalled Astralis here, but he's not able to outfrag the double push coming up through Banana. He's going to have to watch on, see if his troops can do it. Norbert playing through the smoke. Astralis, time is not on their side. That glory goes to Virtus.pro, it's just Norbert. This has to be his moment. They're on the bomb, but spammed out. Device gets the better of him. It's going to be real close, but Astralis... Oh, they just get it! That couldn't be closer!
0.2 seconds. Don't put it past VP to sneak up the close wall and completely avert this position. Device goes swinging into them, almost doubles up, lots of damage done, but VP are 4-on-1 in the site.
Yeah, one player left here for Astralis, even though these rotates are coming in.
Wait,
bro.
What?
Dead man, and now Stown playing through these smokes. They deal with Yabi in the bottom of mid. They've wrapped past there over in Library, and it's just Stown left standing. This round's gone so chaotic, and with so little time left, VP, it could come back to haunt them. Stown walking up. He's been given so much room.
He's hunting.
He's been given too much room. Flit turns and deals with him. He might have snuck past James, but he couldn't find the second man in the site. Very little info, and we're getting that real look here and now. Even this round is a key example of it. Right, in the last, Virtus.pro called the bluff that those B players had up and left, and they moved into an empty B site on a contact play. This time, they wrap all the way down long. They perfectly counter Device's position, and they move into the site that is only played by 2 players for Astralis.
And Astralis, I respect it, a full eco nearly on this penultimate perhaps round. Great flashbang, but they dodge it. Astralis hear it coming, and they respond in full force. 2 pistol shots in the apartments. Guns grabbed. The job just starting. Norbert in middle, and remember, these players are armorless. They were opting to eco, so easy headshot for Norbert. 1 rifle lost.
Device is starting to rotate around now, but he won't be there in time. It's all eyes on Bro to try and at least slow this down, at least go 1-for-1, because Device is smoked off. Bro's gotta stand alone, swinging wide, he can't do it. Fame picks him up, and that's the plant for VP with seconds to spare, as is often the case. Astralis is still interested. They came into this round with nothing, so they don't feel the burden, that risk, moving in for the retake. This is either where they try and turn it all around and make their last stand, or where VP reach map point and nothing is being given up by Virtus.pro. Flit takes first contact. And with Yabi dead, this one is dead in the water for Astralis. Their dreams of the eco win shattered by Virtus.pro, who once again bet correctly, gamble right, and move in to an empty A site to secure 12.
And even the AK lost as well. Nothing to show for it for Astralis. Back on the boat home.
Yeah, you're telling yourself if he dies, maybe that just entices them for the B play. If he gets out with kills, he can be the savior of the round, but it's looking to be the latter. Wait, Stairs the one to get picked off at the back of the site. It's not even Yabi. Up in the danger zone. Ooh, Device. Trying to bring the danger, trying to provide some safety for Astralis, and with Yabi holding the line, this B play gets repelled. Jane can't move in. He's one man up against it all. And he will get run through by Stown on that smoke push. So finally, Astralis, show us something. That's all it can take in this kind of mental battle when you're up against JB. You've got to beat him a couple of times. You've got to get the rest of the team doubting. Ooh. But this is where that new look to Virtus.pro, the fact that they're more willing to fight in the early rounds. They've got these individuals who try to open up. That's where this can matter. That's what Electronics tried to bring to the team. And Blitz taking it in his stride here, getting aggressive. Oh, no! They line up for him! Oh, no!
That might be it. The bomb's still loose. That's the only hope. Has Device seen it? Did he get that spot?
He saw it.
Molly goes all the way down. Okay, wait. This one's not done. There's still an Apartments player to worry about. Footsteps getting made. Make it very clear for Electronic where to go. And he is on the hunt. Device with a no-scope. They grab that bomb inside of the smoke. And Bro's just got to go for it. Through it. Into Flit. He falls down. And it's all Device. Too far to go. Too hot to handle. Virtus.pro on the Danes map pick might have just grabbed their win.
This moment, seconds are flowing so quickly for Device, but it's all over, taken away as Virtus.pro show up on Astralis' map pick. The comeback denied. It's a bit of bravado from Flit to get them there and seal the deal for Virtus.pro. But I don't know if that's going to work up against the calculated, cold Virtus.pro.
Yeah, they will wait. They will relax on this T side. But say that, right into middle in the pistol. Nades pulled. That's awkward. Flit's able to get the trade, and it sets him up for a perfect mid to B split. Bobsky mentioned Bro potentially having continued struggles on this CT side as he's left alone, trapped in this B bomb site. Device wants to assist, but can't cross through this open stream of middle, and Bro will concede this B bomb site. That gives VP the room to go. No door smoke though. Bro dinked immediately, and VP cross in safe.
Ooh.
Wow. Hold up.
Little Bro peek, leaves Jane counting the sheep, man. Now Fame out through the window, Stair taps him out. It's just Norbert. 1v4, he got a lot to do here. Ooh. Clean tap onto the first, but he's gonna get run down. And so Astralis finds success in the pistol. Focal point on Bro, who catches them crossing.
T-side Dust 2 is as good as CT side when it comes to just AWPing down that deep line. VP go very quick in this round though with the Galil's up cat into that A site. Stown, great position to stop him, catches that bomb with nades out as James tries to burn out his position. They will get closer, but Stown's positionally very well right now through the Molotov with a third, and a tap for Device should signal the end of this round. Easily done for Astralis. They get rid of that force buy. Loving the energy from Stown as well. Cheer him, boo him. He's been in heroic, he doesn't care.
And he might have to have one now as VP launched this full onslaught. Instead it's Stown doing a lot of damage. There's smokes down, but he's done like 300 damage through them. And so he's softened almost everyone of Virtus.pro up, and now Device's orb gets to play. Now Device gets to be involved. Flashing high, they're trying to set up Stown for the re-peek over a ramp, but it's held, it's considered. Norbert will get the better of him. Astralis still a man up and on for the retake here. It's a very claustrophobic site right now for Virtus.pro. They don't have control over the ward short. Everyone is fighting this final line in the site. And with Yabi ridding them of Norbert, piece by piece, it's coming undone for Virtus.pro. Astralis with a clean retake.
That's disastrous for James. He catches two players looking the wrong way. Checking the long flank, looking at Cat. He swings out wide, gets nothing from it.
It's nearly a carbon copy of that last round, only this time VP have tried to pull Stown out of position with the mid to be, right? But he's still got those nades. Those nades are still a big problem. Device has still got that flashbang for a little bit later in the round, but Stare, he burns alive. 100 to 0, 100 degrees, he's dead. And so it's Stown having to move in. That flash from Device on the long side is going to be perfect, but it won't come out yet. Device trying to get a crossfires off with the AWP, taking the attention away from Stown, who's up close on the ramp. Rest of Astralis are grouping, but Yabi falls. Stown's got to be the hero, got to be the guy. Knows a thing or two about heroics. Stown's wrestling with Virtus.pro, and Device moves in to join him, but Electronic lights them up on the ramp. And so VP are in. Their dedication to the short play finally pays off.
That's a masterpiece execute on the site, right? The classic old school double big smokes, and then a molly with a well-timed flash and Stare. Look at his screen, right? Full blind, no idea what's going on. Reflash as well, and just burns to death. Seeing some really nice lineup util that you can throw through that short smoke. Just catches him behind the box, and VP sneak out long without a step nade.
And if Stare's screwed, Device is dead as well. They throw that flash early, that's at least a warning. They sacrifice Stare, but maybe Device can be a difference maker. First shot lands, Device out in the open, it's even more from Device. Can't quite nail the third. And he would have needed to.
That's a quick trade for Norbert, a requirement at that.
Instead of fighting VP over on short, and once they're out, this time Astralis were trying to tango over in middle, but they lose Device early. Stown's fired off. That will bait them away from Yabi, so he gets out with one. These two playing in tandem, but they can't make the difference. Jane rids us of Yabi, and Electronic deals with Stown. VP staring down the barrel of an even scoreline. They're about to find their fourth in a row. Stare and Bro are both split up, and more kills keep coming to Jane. With patience, he is rewarded. And so the bomb heads B. Stare tapped out. 4 in a row.
Beautifully knocks Device off the mid angle. Jane takes it, and Device just walks right back into the scope. Ugly whiff for Stown as well. Could have made the difference on Catwalk. He allows Electronic to flick back in time.
More passive setups, right, where they're trying to react to the VP short take. In this round, it's got to be Bro. Him and Device having swapped positions earlier on. And so he is alone. They hear players dropping down, and Stare doesn't get to see a thing. Electronic unchained, dropping in off the catwalk. Nails both the A-site defenders. There's no way that VP are going to open both of these maps 0-4 down and go on at 8-4 the half, right?
They're not even planting. They want to drag this out so they can kill the saving players. They want to buy as much time as possible. They delay that plant 15 seconds, and now they know this AWP's in B. It's all about the money. VP want to take everything away. They go for the throats.
Device and Yabi, this is a battle for survival now. You're no longer saving. You're fighting for your lives. 3 players back in the tunnels. Holding onto these guns makes a world of difference for Astralis. It decides if they get to keep being competitive down the tail end of the half, and they won't be allowed. It's that same constant harassment of your opponent's economy that VP have been known for, but now with even more explosive flair brought in from Electronic.
Yeah, VP search high and low for CIS firepower, right? We've seen many players enter this roster. Trial of young talent. Fame built up in this squad. Flip pulled from 4s. And now Electronic, who is looking incredibly strong on this T side. Spawn smokes as well for VP along just to deny info. That's one way to open up the round. It's Norban time. Cross shot on Bro, and they're just going to run for the hills into that B-bomb site. Tag on Yabi. He goes 1 for 1. Admirable, but not enough. Virtus.pro looking for that 8 rounds in a row, and I don't see a world or a way Astralis can stop this.
Oh, but it's usually the guy dropping AWPs, but now he gets to put it to work. He gets to put it to use.
Look at them scramble.
They need all they can for the retake, right? It's a 3v4 retake in one of the hardest sites in the game.
You've got 2-4 belts on VP. They can burn out this entire clock.
That's the beauty of the openers coming like that. You had to expend nothing to get them. And so they're so well off in terms of the util. This is such an uphill battle for Astralis. It might be another 8-round streak for Virtus.pro as Fame goes straight to their heads to close out this first half for VP. They're polite to each other, but let's see how they feel about Astralis moving in up through long. Bro closes the distance. Right up close with that Glock. Good range for it. He puts it to work, and that's the site crumbling under the weight of Astralis down, even removing Flit on the flank. And so for VP, it's another pistol that they bid farewell to.
Feels like that was the last thing VP wanted, right? A long take on that setup because they had no protocol in place. Even the nade on the cross probably gives them a miscom. No one's crossed, but Broad already made it up the ramp. 2 players shot in the back. So that's something for Astralis to get the gears turning again.
And it's nice to see there's still fight left in Astralis, right? Back on Inferno, that they weren't able to do this. They weren't able to pick things back up heading into the second half, and they left themselves with no room, and that was fundamentally the problem. Device throwing himself into these fights. He's very tunnel visioned in right now on the site. Let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt them. This scout could wreak some havoc, but James tapped out. Bros removed that threat.
Very quiet game for Bro. Good to see him get that crucial kill to stop this force spike from getting out of control. It shouldn't be an issue even with 3 in the site. The smoke's a bit weird. Electronic plays up and over it, but they can spam through. They've got the ammo for it. Easily done for Astralis. Embarrassment avoided. And now the first buy of the half for VP.
They're only left with the play up through long. They're going to try and meet them here. 4-on-4 for the site control. Electronic smoke spam will connect onto stair. Double mollies in at the ramp, slows the roll of Astralis, but Flit fed to the wolves. Bro moves in the pistol round. He got that key double kill here with the Glock. This time he's got Yabi supporting him, but will it be enough to get past Electronic? It will. 1v1. Fame is low. This is for the lead. This is for the leg up looking forward. Plant is allowed. And Fame sits back, waits to see if Yabi makes an error, makes a mistake. He does not move a muscle. Yabi is tunneled in. He's watching the ramp. This is not easy for Fame, but he's whittling him down. He can't finish the job. Astralis on fire as they find 5 in a row.
Huge round for Yabi. 3K clutch up. That's a disastrous fight for James as well. He breaks the smoke, goes for a device-esque peek on long. He had 3 players potential. Takes 0. That would have won the round, it feels like. Sick entries for Yabi. And closing it keeps Astralis in this lead. Flawless T-side. Let's see if they try and use him. It certainly seems so. Device using a decoy in middle to keep the cross safe. But look at VP making that read. 2 players immediately in B, and Device finds the entry on long. No flash to supplement that. We need the smoke in the B-bomb site because Astralis are coming in. Device won't make it further and long, but they won't make it out of the tunnels either. 2 from Fame up close. James trying to get in position as the flank comes in. He doesn't need to play this quick. He's got Flit.
Yeah, right now just trying to buy some time for Flit to come in on this backstab, and they do lend him time. They give him room. So let's see what Flit can bring to the table here. Yabi's got his eye on the tunnels. He is considering this fast flank, and Flit's been spotted. Can he get dealt with? Damage exchange. They chase down the lone tunnels player. That leaves it on Norbert and on James, and now it's just Norbert left standing. Orb retrieved, and he might be out of there. Astralis double digits. The T-side comeback is coming through. A risky call on the B play.
We just saw exactly what VP tried to do, right? Remember the round with the double orb where Electronic picks long and James fights mid? It's that decoy drop into the long swing. Electronic hears that orb shot and he thinks there's no orb but long. I can take a peek. Gives up a 5v4.
You had head-scratching moments on Inferno where it felt like Astralis just weren't up to the task, but now they are firmly in the driving seat. Fame, once again, the man to get past. Once more offers up a double, but is that enough to get Virtus.pro out of trouble?
Electronic again got picked along though, didn't he? Pushing through the smoke into Bro. They know they got him cut off. Jane with the aggressive tunnels flank off the start of the round, and again smokes himself off in the tunnel. We saw that let down Flit. Will it do the same to the captain of Virtus.pro, who walks right through with his pistol out sidearm, ready to go. His team aren't even here. He's jumping on the box, over the top. Yabby doesn't see. Yabby doesn't see.
Oh, no!
Disaster! Just device in the sight with everything to do and no one to do it with. Flip will find him, and Virtus.pro steal it back.
And Yabby couldn't see him for whatever the reason, for whatever the why. All we know is what it's done. It's given Virtus.pro means back into Dust 2 after all. They've got to focus on what lies ahead of them here. They've got to right their wrongs immediately.
We've seen these long picks go in favor of Astralis every single time. Almost. Electronic 3 rounds in a row almost got picked. And he might still. Device edges ahead of that smoke, but Electronic hits the shot. Fantastic peek, and they go further. Norbert grabs that orb. He's taking it out.
That can't even be retrieved. They really do rob you for everything, Virtus.pro.
He's read James' manual.
This is a very similar looking round to the one we saw last time with Yabby waiting up in the upper tunnels. They fake a bit of the short control with the util, but they don't have enough to really sell you on that fake. They couldn't pressure the orbs off the line. So it is this mid to B repeat. But this time, Virtus.pro are ready for it. Fame holds the line with a double kill. Stare and Bro fed to the wolves. Virtus.pro about to tie this game up unless Stown can do the impossible, and he is run down. No chances given. VP bring the heat.
Man, what a game. What a CT side for Fame. The double kills that he's put up, that's his 3rd in a row.
Norbert spots them going fast out long, but he might not make it back. Just narrowly gets around the corner. And that's enough time for his teammates to move in and join and Flip with more mid-round aggression. He's so deep, but no one from Astralis should be aware of this. He hears the footsteps. There's one, there's two. That UMP mows them down. Flit is the bank account of Virtus.pro. For Device, these next few seconds are spent coming to terms with that lead going the way of VP in spite of their efforts.
And Astralis might back off of Cat after all. James has got to hit this shot, or this is an Astralis round.
It's all on James. It's all on this AWP, and as he backs off, he actually gets called back. Something brings James back into Yabby. Something brings James back into the game as that AWP fires off. It's just Device, and James puts him down. Heartbreak for Astralis, and a moment of glory for Virtus.pro.
Just an impenetrable B-bomb site on this CT side, right? It's not just the doubles from Fame anymore, it's his partner in crime. Fantastic shots for James. And Astralis might go out right at the very end of this quarterfinal. This is it. Match point. Virtus.pro against 6 rounds in a row. They've broken back in. Norbert on long side. Here's him coming. He can't get away this time. Not if they take their spawns. That smoke makes it clear. He escapes with his life. Yabby not as lucky as Fame goes through that smoke. Disrespect for Virtus.pro. They're sending Astralis home.
Astralis coming into this, they had big dreams, they had big ambitions, but it never comes to matter. In the end, it's all crumbled to dust. VP relentless, coming back from 0-4 starts on both maps. And here, where Astralis had their second wind, where they started to believe again, VP snatch it all away, and that only makes it hurt more. Stare is finished off, and Astralis' run ends in the quarterfinals. For VP, greater challenges lie ahead in the semis, but in this form, with this look, they will do damage.
Yeah, going further than they've gone since the Rio Major, making a run in the playoffs. All it took to power up the logical robots of VP was a little bit of electricity.